What is going on, everyone? I am White Citadel as always, and I have a ham gameplay for you here, as I usually do. But today there's a little twist. I am actually on the kind of bad team. We are losing, we are fighting for our lives at the end of this gameplay, and we barely win in a comeback fashion. It is a fantastic end to the game. I think you guys will like it. Stay tuned until the end and pay attention to the score. As the game comes to a close, we are about to lose, and my teammate throws down a stealth bomber that gets, I think, 3 kills, and we barely win this game. So, will I rape? Like always, it's a very good gameplay because it's actually a competitive and close-paced game, and this is really my favorite type of gameplay to throw up because I'm not just destroying a mentally challenged team. It's actually a very close, competitive game, and my ridiculous score at the end is really the reason we win. So I'm a big fan of this. I think you guys will enjoy the gameplay. But what I want to talk about today is the Xbox 720 and a rumor that started today that the 720 is not going to have a disk drive. Now this means a whole lot, and primarily it means that everything is going to be digital, meaning all of your games, all of your saved stats, all of your saved files, all of your achievements, everything is just going to be totally saved onto a memory card, and they're basically calling it a memory cartridge. So imagine a Nintendo 64 cartridge that goes around with you everywhere you go, and it has your entire game library on it. It has all your saved files. It basically has your entire identity as a gamer on a tiny little Nintendo 64 cartridge. Now that's obviously not what they're going to have, but it's going to be a similar concept. If this rumor has any validation, we don't know anything about it. It could be total BS like a lot of the previous rumors have been. But it's certainly worth noting that the 720 may not have a disk drive. It may just have a total digital library of everything you do. And if you're wondering how this is going to look, imagine the Amazon Kindle has a feature called the Cloud Reader, where you can basically go to any computer in the world, type in your password and your account name, and you get to read your book wherever you are in the book, and all your books download immediately. Basically your entire Kindle transfers to that new computer just by putting your password and username in. So imagine that for the 720. All your games, all your saved, everything immediately accessible just by a password and username and your little I don't want to call it a floppy disk. They called it a cartridge. I don't know if it's going to be a cartridge, but it's going to be a small little memory drive. Now, this has a lot of benefits. I've mentioned them before. You can go anywhere and immediately pick up where you last were, pick up your Xbox Live account, do all that. However, it has some downfalls as well. The primary thing is the retailers. Places like GameStop, Play and Trade. They're literally going to go out of business if this happens because they're not going to sell physical copies of games anymore. So what is GameStop going to do? I mean, they're not going to sell the digital copy. You simply go online, put in your credit card information, and buy that. So GameStop, Play and Trade, all those places will go out of business. A lot of people will lose their jobs, and that's one of the downfalls. The other downfall is that the rumor we've talked about with no used games might have some validation. There may not be used games anymore, meaning once you buy a game for $60 or $70, $80, whatever they charge, you don't get to do anything with it. It's your game forever. You don't get to trade it in to buy a new game. You don't get money out of it. You don't get to trade games with friends. It's totally yours. You're stuck with it forever. So if you buy a shitty game that you don't like, you're totally screwed because it's yours forever. So the no disk drive on the 720 certainly has some benefits and some convenience factors, but it also has a lot of bad things associated with it. So it's really up to you to decide what you think about it. Fortunately, at this point, it's just a rumor. It's not set in stone. We don't know if it's going to happen for sure, but it's certainly worth noting. A lot of these rumors we've heard about the 720 have kind of come to pass, according to Microsoft, and it's something that you should definitely consider and take to heart, that you might just be digital-only gameplay from now on. I apologize for that Predator missile, by the way. The HD PVR stopped recording when my screen went black because it thought the TV show or whatever it was recording paused because the screen went black for a moment, so it cut out the Predator missile. I get 1 kill with it, by the way. So leave a comment, like and subscribe if you want to. I want to know what everyone has to think about this 720. Take a look at this gameplay, by the way. We were down like 92 to 98, and we come back and win right now because of someone's AGM. Really cool gameplay. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this no disk drive business. My personal opinion, I don't really like it, but, you know, that's just me. I'm kind of a nostalgia kid. So let me know what you think. I'll talk to you guys later.